It's Ohio.
Like if you have a level 5 Giat in Ohio, it means that like you got like a mid butt.
Okay, that I didn't know. I thought we were just making fun of Ohio.
Hello and welcome to the 30s podcast, episode 95. My name is Clint.
And I'm Chelsea.
So Marcus is not here today. He touched Bobby Lee and he's all infected. He's just a big pussy look. Well, he didn't send a pic. I don't know how he looks.
You should have sent a pic.
He makes it sound like he's dying or he just can't open his eyes. We also have producer Caesar.
Hi, everybody.
Woo.
And we had Chelsea's back. It's been a year.
It's been a year.
Oh my God.
A little, yeah, just a little over a year.
Damn. Because you
I was literally here last spring.
last spring.
Mm-hmm.
And it's spring again. Is this
It's
the only
spring
time we're going to see you?
No.
It's like you're like a Santa Claus
I
almost.
know.
Santa Claus for
Yeah,
spring.
Santa Claus. She's just a spring Latina Santa Claus.
Oh my God.
Honestly, we should pitch that.
There's a market out there for that.
There should. Why do we let Santa Claus just be a big white guy? We should make it
Like J-Lo is Santa Claus.
oh
no.
my God. We're pitching it.
Minus the attitude.
Minus attitude, yeah.
Minus the attitude.
For all the music that she made that no one's listening to.
Because of recent. You've seen
I
that,
think
right?
it. What was recently?
Oh, just like that movie that she's made.
This is me now.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
Mhm.
getting a lot of flack for that.
Is it bad?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's bad, and I haven't watched it, but I've seen enough people like, what is this? And then like people are telling, there's like she made like some documentary, and she's all like in the gym, and she's like, this is the way I used to look when I lived in the Bronx, and people who like have actually had or like specifically like on TikTok are stitching her video and saying like, oh, you weren't very nice to me when I met you, and like there's like a ton of stories.
Oh my God.
Like bad feedback from her.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think so? Like a lot of people are replying to that?
Oh yeah, or at least
Man.
were. It was like a trend, and then now
Yeah.
it's kind of died off. But people are,
Oh.
people are just like, and I guess now she's getting flack again because at the Met Gala, like there was a girl that was recording, and she was like a reporter or something. Like, what are you wearing? And she like literally just does the up and down, and she's like, and she says what designer she's wearing, and like just flat out ignores her.
Oh my God.
Like you could tell like how rude she was in that
Damn.
moment. I'm like, I don't want to judge, but okay.
Wow. Is this the end of J-Lo?
I don't know.
Man.
It could be. I don't know.
I did not see this coming today. The end of J-Lo.
The end of
The end of J-Lo.
It's
By the
over.
way, yeah, March 20th, 2023 was the last time Chelsea was here.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you went to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It was so much fun.
A year ago?
I miss it.
Dang. What's the big stuff to see in Japan?
Tokyo in general.
Tokyo.
Like Tokyo's the big thing to go and do because I don't know. I just think it's Americanized, but it's not Americanized at the same time. Like people like, speak English there, so it's really easy to get around and, find your surroundings of where you need to be.
Yeah.
But we loved, and you would think like, oh, Tokyo Disney was the highlight of, that entire trip because Tokyo Disney was at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it, but it was not the highlight for me.
What was?
It was literally just being in like Shibuya.
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 Yeah, Shibuya, which is like the big main square. It's like basically like the Times Square
Mhm.
of Tokyo. And it's awesome. Like
Damn.
and we went to Kyoto. We took a bullet train to Kyoto, and that was a lot of fun.
Bullet Train to Kyoto. That
Yeah.
sounds like a good book.
I know, right?
You should write that.
It should write that. Train to
book.
Kyoto. Sounds like a Hayao Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki, yeah.
More anime.
And more Hayao Miyazaki.
Anime. Well, you usually have like an anime kind of stylish.
I do.
I feel like you could fit in a live action remake.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh my gosh.
That would be so. Can we make that happen?
So what would you want to remake or take
Bring
to
to
live
live
action?
action. Probably Castle in the Sky.
Which one was that?
That was the one where the little girl falls from the sky.
Mhm.
She lands, and there's just like shenanigans happen about. I would say Spirited Away,
Yeah.
but I think that needs to just stay put the way it is.
Yeah, a lot of like they haven't like could they touch those?
I don't know if they could.
I don't know.
I don't think that they. I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Have any of them become a live action one?
No, but I know that Spirited Away has become a what do you call it? A play.
Oh,
That's
play.
it, but it's like in Japan.
Yeah.
But if we're moving away from that, then I would say maybe like Helsing.
Okay.
Do you know that anime?
I think so.
Helsing. Oh,
I don't know
so-
too much anime.
Helsing is
Why is that one amazing?
amazing. It's about vampires.
Oh, vampires.
It's
Oh
about
yeah, you love vampires.
I do love vampires.
Do you visit New Orleans like every is that vampire related? No,
it is
I'm thinking
vampire
of
related.
your when you went to where they did Twilight.
Oh, Forks.
that was different.
Yeah, completely different. Well, vampire, but completely different breed of vampire.
Mhm.
But no, I just came back from New Orleans, so I went there. Nola. Nola. Yeah, I went in 2022 for the first time, and then I just came back, like 2.5 weeks ago.
Damn, what made you want to go back there?
Just fun.
Yeah.
Well, that and it's not for me, but it's my husband. His work. He was taking notes down for the show I was telling you about. Yeah. For bringing it back, and he was just like, I'm gonna be jotting down notes while I'm here for like set pieces, like what I want and stuff, because we're getting a bigger budget now. So,
Yeah, because we were talking about Eric,
Mm-hmm.
your husband, because like, so you're saying when you're directing a show, you get paid the day before it opens.
Yes.
So a director gets paid. Who all in theater gets paid?
Director, the stage manager, the tech gets paid. Yeah, it depends on how. I mean, usually it's supposed to be everybody, but it depends on the tier of theatrics of whether you get paid. Sometimes the actors just get a little stipend, which I've gotten before.
Really?
But I've gotten a weekly pay thing before when I was like in college. I did a show and I got like a weekly pay for it. But
that's cool. So then do they pay you then more if there's more shows of it?
Yeah, usually, yeah. If it's like you mean like an extended run?
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, usually. Well, yeah, they have to.
They'd have to.
They'd have to. Mm-hmm.
All this free work.
Yeah, I'm like I only do free work if it's like something like a passion project. Like the last two that I did like last year, those were passion projects. And I'm like, I loved those. Those were fun.
Because which ones were those again?
Puffs and A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh yeah, Puffs. Yeah, Puffs.
I think I was promoting that the last time I was here.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Went
crazy.
Went really well.
It went well?
Really well.
So, I guess people showing up would be how you know if it goes well, right?
Yes.
So then is it also if it makes like a certain amount?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it wasn't a big theater. It's not a big theater, but it was, it did really well for what was expected. Well, we were a little in fear the first time because our opening Thursday, I think it was our Thursday. I was like, what day was that? Thursday. We had like basically the donors of the theater come to watch the show and like some invite dress or whatever. Half the audience left.
Oh my God.
Because
Why?
I don't think they understood. A lot of elderly people who didn't know the whole
didn't get it.
Harry Potter,
Yeah.
spin-off stuff, didn't understand it. Yeah, there were some things that we had to monetize basically, or like because it was like too adult. Is that the right word that I'm using? Monetize? Is that
maybe?
Maybe I don't know.
Wait. So what do you mean by monetize?
Well, not even monetize. Censor.
Oh, censor.
Censor, not monetize.
Censor. Yeah, Caesar knows all about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not monetize.
What do you mean?
Because
I know about censoring.
Oh,
Yeah, I have
we
to censor
try
this show
to.
all the time.
Yeah.
all the time. Because Marcus will just say whatever he wants.
Yeah.
We don't want to get taken down by the algorithm, so I just let these guys curse and then I edit out.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Or just bleep them out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it does help. I was subbing 8th and 7th grade the other day. And because I mentioned the podcast sometimes to students, sometimes, and I was glad that the clips we had were pretty good, not so raunchy. Because I never look at the YouTube, but then it was also because I was in a class where it was my old teacher, old computer teacher.
Okay.
So she pulled up the pod, and I was like, oh no,
Oh
this
God.
is so cringe. But it was okay. I think it was one of the times we were talking about how Marcus doesn't like teachers or something. But it was me standing up for teachers which happens all the time.
Gosh.
Yep.
God, because
You're like, because I am one.
because I do that.
Because I do that.
Yeah, this since I've seen you, I've subbed more for high school kids.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Which I was afraid. I was afraid to do it.
Yeah.
For a
I'd
long
be afraid
time
to do it.
because I just thought, they're like adult kids, like they're
Adult
grown-ups.
kids.
They're grown-ups basically, almost.
That's a hard almost.
It's a hard almost.
It's a hard
I mean,
almost.
mentally, they're just. I mean, they're on
Stupid.
their phones.
Yes.
That's just what they do.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
How can you even get to them? Like, how can you even like get their attention? They've literally forced me to learn all the slang. It's like skippity toilet. We did a whole. Oh my, it's terrible. Skippity toilet.
Nope.
And they like Ohio is a bit. Just making fun of Ohio.
Oh, I've heard of that one, but I can get
Yeah.
behind that one
Yeah.
because it's Ohio.
Like if you have a level 5 Giat in Ohio, it means that like you got like a mid butt.
Okay, that I didn't know. I thought we were just making fun of Ohio.
Well, it's Ohio. Yeah, because it's about like I think they like to see like how hot you would be in Ohio.
Right.
Which also I was there in like January for my brother's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought, oh, I'm going to Ohio, and it makes every kid laugh when you just say, oh, I was there.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Not getting it at all. That
Yeah.
like, oh, there's this whole backstory
Yeah.
that only kids know sometimes
Yeah.
or somehow. Like no grown person other than like a teacher I know would know anything about the Ohio stuff.
Yeah.
But do you agree that the scale of like Ohio is different than Orange County versus LA? Like
It is
Mhm.
because it's all just white. Just white. When I was there, it was so cold. It was like 8 degrees.
oh my god.
So you also don't even know what people look like because they're all bundled up in
Bundled up.
like 8 jackets,
Hmm.
scarves. It was whatever. But yeah, so level 5
Five
Giat.
Giat.
If someone says you have a Giat, you got to be like,
Is that a good
excuse
thing?
you. Well, yeah, it's if you have a nice butt, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
Yeah, well, it could be, but then it could get really bad. It could.
So that's like, what, a level 1?
Level 1 Giat would be like you have nothing.
Okay.
There's no but level 10, and then some of the good words. If you tell this to to any kid, usually fourth graders are the ones who really stand behind it. Is
Mhm.
calling someone Sigma.
What?
What's up, Sigma?
What does that
You
mean?
haven't heard about Sigma?
No.
Sigma is like it's like alpha, but like better than alpha.
Whoa.
Because alpha could go kind of aggro and like get like kind of toxic. You go
Yeah.
kind of toxic alpha.
Mm-hmm.
But Sigma is like you're a strong, independent, hardworking like leader type. But the funniest is when like I was leaving an elementary school the other day, and a fourth grader is like, "Have a Sigma day, Mr. McKay."
What?
And I'm like, "Thank you, thanks, you too."
Wow.
But it's great, especially when like they're not getting stuff done.
Yeah.
You could be like, you're acting kind of beta. Because you gotta know how to grill them. You gotta grill them back. Because I even tell kids if I hear kids cussing or something,
Mm-hmm.
like this one girl said, I'll kick his ass like just out loud, and I was like, first of all, if you're gonna cuss, use the words the olds don't know. So don't say all the 7 words you can't see on television.
Mm-hmm.
I even like kids are also like they wonder why we have rules about cussing. Because they just see grown people
Doing it all the time.
saying whatever they want. And the brain rot on their phone, which brain rot is
I've
like,
used brain rot.
that's like the best term for it.
Yeah.
Because that's what
I
it is.
actually like that term.
I love it. Like I love that.
Yeah.
Sigma's cool. Yeah, what's another good one? What do you like to use, Caesar?
I mean, I like to use Riz.
Riz is
Oh,
good.
God,
Riz is
no.
fun.
Not Riz.
I was watching an Oliver and Company.
Oh, I love Oliver
That-
and Company.
That dog has an insane amount of Riz
He does.
because he's Billy Joel.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just like he gives a few dogs a look, and they're like, "Woo,
Ooh. Ruff, ruff.
woo."
That's hilarious.
He does though.
Yeah.
I don't like using that term, but
So-
I agree.
So would you say you have a lot of Riz?
Oh no, no,
It's hard. It's hard out here to have Riz.
I don't
It's
want
tough.
to. No, and I don't think I want to have Riz.
I mean, well, as an actor, you kind of have to have
Well,
Riz.
yeah, I do, but like in a day-to-day life, absolutely not.
Yeah, you don't want to just Riz up people on the streets.
I am married, sir.
I'm a married
I'm
woman.
a married woman. I can't riz you up. Yeah, no, that
I mean, there's got to be like a safe amount of rizzing someone up.
I've-
right?
Like a
I guess without actually saying,
Mm-hmm.
I've been told I have Riz. I've been told like, there's just some like mysteriousness about you. And I'm like, am I Batman? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm just existing over here in my hoodie.
Mom, maybe you are a Rizzler.
Rizzler.
Sounds so bad. Sounds so bad.
You just don't know.
That's what I've been, yeah, like something, and I'm like, but how? What have I done? I've done nothing.
Yeah, because I think when I'm unknowingly rizzing someone,
Yeah.
it's just I'm trying to make them laugh.
That's probably
That's all
what,
I'm trying to do. Just wanna
apparently
make
dark
everybody
humor
laugh.
and sarcasm is a Riz factor for me, apparently.
that could rizz somebody up.
That probably could, because I don't take anything seriously.
Yeah.
I don't take anything seriously.
Anything?
I mean, I do, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of just like sprinkles of dark humor here
Mhm.
and there that are really like, what the fuck? But also,
Yeah.
you know.
So then who would be on like your Mount Rushmore of like dark humor then? Maybe comedians, maybe just actors
Oh,
or
man.
movie people.
Well, I've been compared a lot to Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey
so
Plaza.
I've
yeah.
been she. I feel like she and I would get along really well.
Mhm.
So probably her and I. Just like, who else has dark humor?
Who else? I mean, it is the Aubrey Plaza, Jenna Ortega,
Yeah,
like universe
it's that sort of
the-
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know who else has that. That's famous. I have no
Mhm.
idea. I'm sure they're out there. I just don't know who they are.
Yeah. See, that's a question for AI, where
That
you,
is a
you tell AI, give me like 5 other actresses who are like Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
It's
see.
like I
Try
was gonna
it.
say,
Try
like
it,
go look it
Caesar.
I
up.
got it right here.
Yeah.
5
Who pops up?
actresses.
I magically pop up somehow, some way. I'm like, oh
You're like
no.
10th on the list.
I'm
Why,
like
how did
10th
I
on the
get
list.
10th?
How'd I get 10th, man?
How did it
How do you
know?
spell Aubrey?
AUBREY, I
Got it.
think.
Aubrey Plaza.
There we go. Kirsten Stewart, Allison
Ooh.
Brie, Rashida
Ooh.
Jones, Zoe
Rashida
Deschanel, and
Jones.
Mindy Kaling. I don't
Ooh.
know about that.
I don't know.
It has reasons why. Kirsten
Hmm.
Stewart, known for her edgy roles and nonconformist attitude.
Hmm.
Allison Brie often plays sarcastic and quirky characters like Plaza.
Oh.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Rashida Jones shares Plaza's ability to blend humor with a hint of sarcasm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Zoe Deschanel, recognized for her unique and offbeat charm similar to Plaza's, I guess.
I don't know.
So maybe
What
not
about
dark,
Zoe?
but it's somewhat cut from the same cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Actresses with dark humor.
With
Yeah.
dark humor.
Dark humor.
hmm
Allison Brie, though? I don't know about Allison Brie.
Christina Ricci,
Yeah.
Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
hmm
She's like the godmother of them.
hmm
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah, Fleabag.
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 Good show.
Fleabag.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of us out there. Yeah. Yeah.
And so then, let's see. So what other acting stuff have you been up to?
Not much really. I just did a show in the early spring called Psycho Beach Party.
Psycho Beach Party.
Psycho Beach Party.
What
Yeah.
happens in that?
It's about a girl named Chicklet who has multiple personality disorder
Ooh, fun.
in 1962, Malibu, California.
Ooh, fun.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a fun show. It was a fun
Mhm.
show. I played the best friend. I went against typecast for the
You
show.
went against
I
it.
was very proud of myself
Wow.
because I've usually played either like the dark humor
Mhm.
person or
Mhm.
like that has like chip on her shoulder or something, and then or I've played the like cheerleader popular character like
Yeah.
that. I played those are my two, but I was like I don't want to play either one of those. Not, the only character that kind of had that cheerleading thing was like the main
Oh,
hot girl of the show.
Yeah.
And they were like, and I was like, all right, I'm open to reading for her, but I want to read for the nerd.
Mhm.
I want to read for that, and I got it.
So the nerd is the best friend.
The nerd's the best friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I went in with a very different kind of voice, and
What was the voice?
oh gosh, let's say, what is it? Oh, hi everybody, my name's Berdine. So I this was my audition, and I went in there and I got really nasally.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just really, really nasally, and oh boy,
Yeah.
can't wait. So
That's cool.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
so I went in there. I played Berdine. That was the character,
Mhm.
and I almost like it was so funny. I was like, I had to find it a second because I had to find it for a second. I had to think about it because I haven't done it in a couple of months, and I was like, oh, it's gonna take a minute for me to shake this character because I'm doing this character's voice in day in and day out, and I was like, oh wow, okay, it left sooner than I thought.
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah. Like, do you think you could carry that? So then when actors like make these decisions,
Yeah.
it's like, do you think they often don't realize that you're gonna have to do that for like 12 hours maybe, or like do it for a long time?
Possibly, but I was self-aware that I was like, okay, if I get cast in this part, I think this is the voice that's selling them, because every time I would go up to read, they would laugh, and I'm and I was like, and so I think I was like, okay, I can't do her any other way except for this voice. I can maybe alter it a little bit, but I knew I would have to stick with that voice. So that voice was helpful in me in getting that part. So
Interesting. Have you ever made an acting choice and it didn't land? Like you got no laughs?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. I probably have, but it's not coming to the mind right now. So I probably have. I just have to think about it.
You just burned that out of your brain.
It's probably why.
Yeah.
It's probably why. Yeah. I probably have at some point, but I just don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I went full speed ahead with that voice. Yeah. And that's what it's like, basically like, your cast, bring that voice. And I'm
everywhere.
like,
do this everywhere.
Bring that voice. And I'm like, all right. So I did it, and it was fun, and I looked completely different. And like I said, it took place in the early 60s, so like right out of the 50s. So it was like, like big hair and like the beehive with like a ponytail, and I had glasses. And
that's cool.
I wish I would have had it. I would have, had I known, I would have or thought about it earlier, but I was like, oh, can I wear headgear? Like, like with the full on, like, come on.
Because how long have we had that in society, like the headgear and the orthodontist stuff?
I don't know how long, but I know it's always like in old movies and stuff. Yeah. It's always, and then sometimes I guess like more modernish, like, but it's a joke. Like, haha, this character's had headgear, but yeah. Maybe. I talked to someone, they're like, I had that in the 80s.
Oh, really?
I had that in the 80s. Yeah, like I had the head. Yeah, they were like, I had the headgear and everything. And I was like, how funny would that have been?
That would have been cool. But what if maybe it would have just hurt though. So maybe it's good you didn't have to wear it.
True, but I mean, we could have made one that didn't look like it hurt, and it was just, obviously it would have been all fake.
Yeah.
It would have been a fake headgear set to where I wasn't in pain. But I think that would have been really funny to add.
What if they made you wear like the real braces and it hurt?
Oh my God.
That'd be terrible.
I'd be like, where's my paycheck? You're paying for my dental records for this one.
They would have to.
They would have to.
Oh my God.
Like, that'd be insane.
So that was that show. What was the other show you did?
That was the last thing I did. Yeah, that was the last thing I did. That was when it was at March, and we performed for 2 weekends. So it's kind of just been whatever since then.
Oh, how did you? Because the strike happened.
Oh yeah.
How did you survive the strike?
Did a lot of modeling.
Modeling.
Did a lot of modeling. Yeah, still doing a lot of modeling.
What's like the pay rate of the typical shoots you do? Modeling.
It varies. It varies. Just kind of depends on what the brand is, or like if whatever I'm working for. But I was doing a lot of art modeling, a lot of live art modeling, and I still am. So that again varies, but it's probably between like $32 to $35 an hour, which is usually good.
That's pretty good. Caesar. Should we do that on the side?
I think we
should.
I
mean, I can't. You could. You're a 10. No,
Thanks,
I'll work
man.
on my body.
You'll get there, man.
They take all body types. That's the nice thing.
All body types?
All body types.
Yeah. So we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
And they need guys. They don't. There's not a lot of guys. There's not a lot of guys out there that do that.
So what do I?
I'll talk to you about it after.
What would it take for me to do that?
He's like, forget the podcast.
I can put you in contact with the right people. I can put you in contact with the right people.
Can we call them right now?
Excuse me.
The lines are open.
The lines are open.
It's like have you watched John Mulaney's show he was doing this week?
No.
The Everybody's in LA.
No, I know what that is, but I haven't seen it.
It's awesome. Like it's awesome and unexpected because he's hosting like it feels like a show from the 70s
Okay.
because the set is kind of styled like that.
Okay.
And each show had like a unique LA topic.
Okay.
It's funny because he's not from here, so talking about LA, he's like, I don't know why everybody's in this one spot. And the first episode, he shows like a calendar. That's my John Mulaney. I'm John Mulaney. Hello, Caesar Cesare.
That's funny.
Who do you sound like? You sound like somebody. And I'm trying to put my.
Trying John Mulaney. It's probably landing somewhere else.
It's landing somewhere else. But wait, do it again.
So then coyotes just jumped from out of nowhere, and they attacked my son. I don't know. Well, because
it sounds like John Mulaney with a cold.
With a cold, I'm just so sick. Well, because he's also
like an old lady, like John Mulaney.
Oh, John Mulaney, or when he's doing the Gil when he does the what are their names?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Or
the
no,
two guys.
Gil is
the two old guys.
Nick Kroll one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old guys. Because and then he has what's his face
from Big Mouth.
And then Richard Kind.
Yeah, Richard Kind.
Richard Kind. He's got a very big. He's got a big mouth, so you have to like move your mouth
Yeah.
the way he does it. I think that's that impression. John Mulaney with a head cold.
That's
Here we are.
You have to talk like that from now on.
I'm working on it so that.
Welcome to the 30s.
Welcome to the 30s podcast. I'm sober.
No.
It was pretty good.
Welcome to the 30s podcast from 1930.
1930s.
This is what 30-year-olds sounded like back then.
That happened to me. So I was I was wearing the 30s shirt, and I met Bruce Buffer from UFC.
Oh no!
He's like the announcer guy. Because it was the day I met Blink 182 at a random record signing thing.
Okay.
With my friends,
Word.
and they were like, "Well, we might as well go to this other thing at a Bevmo by LAX, I think." No one came to see him. It was so sad. They were, and like his publicist was there, like, "How'd you guys hear about us?" And my friend was like, "Oh, Facebook." I'm like, "Yeah, because it's just on Facebook, probably."
Yeah.
But how sad would it be? Because he does have like followers.
Mm-hmm.
These are like 1 million, maybe, followers. But then no one shows up to your alcohol signing thing.
It's pretty upsetting.
But so when I'm up, Bruce Buffer looks at my shirt. He's like, "Oh, the 30s. I love that time period." And then he goes on for like 5 minutes about some story about Errol Flynn, about how he would like be drunk on set. And I'm like, this is a lot.
This is a lot. This is not at all what you're thinking about, sir.
And I was not going to correct him. I just thought.
Just give him the benefit of the doubt. The man didn't have anyone to come see him except for you.
He didn't. Yeah, so I had to be nice. I couldn't be just, sorry, it's about being in your 30s. It's about feeling old, sir. Even though we're not old.
It's like the idea just like, I remember that.
I remember Errol Flynn.
I remember Errol Flynn.
It's like a weird story about how pervy he was.
Even worse.
And I'm like, oh God. Okay, it just gets worse because it gets worse.
At the very end, that's when you hand him your business card and like, so make sure to tune in.
Yeah, come on the show then, Mr. Bruce Buffer.
Oh my gosh. Turn it on its head. Just like put the logo in black and white.
And then when he comes on, you have to pretend like it's exactly what he's thinking.
Exactly. Yeah. Just punk him.
Oh my God. That'd be funny to get people on the show and but before have them guess what it's about. And then you base the show around what they guessed.
Yeah.
They're like,
do it as
30s.
an April Fool's episode.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah. Do it as what?
That'd be good. Or
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, what would some random person think this is? I don't know.
It's like 30 calibers.
30 calibers. How to lose 30 pounds. We're in the 30s. This is how you lose 30 pounds. You talk like John Mulaney has a head cold. There we go. Oh, but it was so great because so on that show, he would take in callers who live in LA. Mm-hmm. And they would, like, the first episode was all about coyotes.
Okay.
Because I guess coyotes, I mean, they're pretty unique to where we live.
Yeah.
And then palm trees.
Right.
Because I guess palm trees came, they brought them in, they imported the palm trees, but they don't quite serve a purpose other than looking good. And they're all dying now, I guess. Because they're not supposed to be in LA.
Really?
Yeah. and he even had the mayor of LA called in, which was funny because I thought like all politics, this is how politics should go.
Yeah.
You have whoever's running for office have to sit there as two comedians who have no say in the matter.
Nope.
Both because it was Hannah Gadsby, who's from Australia,
Mm-hmm.
and then Mike Birbiglia, lives in New York.
Right.
They have no stakes
No.
in what the mayor of LA does.
No.
So they're just being like buttheads
But-
like the whole time. I thought that's how everything should be.
That
'cause,
should be
like,
fun. That would
'cause
be
even-
fun.
Yeah,
to
because even like
watch.
watching like Biden or watching Trump, I'm just like, are they serious?
Yeah.
They just need to be heckled the
They
whole
just
time.
need to be.
the whole time, and then Biden rage quits or something.
Rage quits.
I'm out of here. Yeah,
rage quits. He which means he like shuffles off stage.
He shuffles. He just
He's
shuffles away.
Where's
But
my
yeah.
teeth?
Where's my teeth? I can't figure it out.
It's a good Biden impression. I have to say.
Thank you. And then there's the Trump. Well, no one can find the teeth. No one knows. Who cares? I found them. They're under my chair.
So that's like Trump from like the South.
The South. That's when
That's
he's visiting. So you
You say yeehaw as Trump?
yeehaw.
Gosh.
Never knows. Oh, so because so the Netflix is a joke thing.
Yeah.
It was going on the whole week, and so that was like a part of it
Right.
because he had like 7 episodes for that,
Mm-hmm.
and we went on Thursday to the Comedy Store,
Oh yeah.
which is pretty. It was actually really awesome. Like I don't know if I've been there and like have been like dying of laughter
Mm-hmm.
that much.
I've never been at all,
Why?
and I want to.
Why not?
I don't know. I just never have, and I should.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm
Let's
down.
go.
Road trip.
Who would you want to see?
Oh gosh. Yeah, well, I mean, does like all comedians go there these days? I mean,
Usually.
usually.
Yeah. Well, because
What do I
what'll
want to see?
we knew Bill Burr was gonna be there.
Okay.
But it's like, and then Whitney Cummings was there, but she's one where like, oh, the odds are pretty high for her to come.
Yeah.
And yeah, because like that's where a lot of them practice.
Okay,
Usually, it's the
right.
Comedy Store.
Mm-hmm.
So odds of someone you know popping in is pretty darn high.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. And then Tim Dillon was good. He's interesting because he's like, he looks like someone from the South,
Right.
but then I don't know. They just always have this like cool spin
Right.
on stuff. So then who are some of your favorite comedians you'd want to see?
Like, well, John Mulaney is up there.
Yes,
yeah,
of
John.
course.
Of course, John
Yes,
Mulaney
let
is
me-
up there.
Let me do a tight 5. Yeah, I think he's probably I would say favorite because of maybe I don't know, he just seems like he has fun when he does it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and then he talked about his addiction stuff.
Right.
that's
Was that the one where he was like, "Well, what is this? I'm not doing a John Mulaney impression. Not with this. Not with this
try
crap. Just." Well, I can tell you right now. No, now I sound like Patrick Warburton.
Well, I can tell you right now.
Yeah. Yeah, the audacity to ask me for more money. I can't do it with this cough because it's gonna make me
More
laugh.
money.
More money. My best friends and I quote that all the time. They had the audacity to ask me for more money. Yeah, it's my John Mulaney.
That's pretty
impression.
good.
It's better when I don't have phlegm in my
Yeah.
chest.
Oh my god.
That's
pretty good.
I'm trying to think. I mean, classic wise, I'd want to see like Steve Martin.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Him
with
Martin Short.
with Martin Short. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I would die.
I would
Yeah.
love to see.
I would love to see them.
Yeah. He just released a documentary
Oh really?
on Apple. It was really good
Okay.
because it depicted, I think the first episode, it's like 2 1-hour episodes.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is about him rising, which is really interesting because usually don't, like, especially with entertainers, you always just see like them getting big.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize he said like his 30s started as like the most anxious and depressing time,
Right.
and then led to him becoming like the biggest superstar that you'd ever see.
That's crazy.
Because he was like the first to do the big arenas.
Right.
which is insane. But then he stopped at like the right time.
Right.
And yeah, he just said, because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard starting. It's hard trying to do anything. But what was cool about him is that at first he tried to be part of the trend of what was happening then. But then he thought, no, instead of that, I'm going to be like the start of the next one.
So ahead of the curve.
Crazy. So yeah, so it'd be ahead of the curve, but like you're like kind of dodging what's happening now.
Right.
Which
Trendsetter.
I feel for that because it's like, I don't like, I mean, my 8th grade material is Skippity Toilet, Ohio Riz.
Oh,
I mean, that's, it kills every classroom. I'm like, this is stupid. But it kills, just destroys. But and then the other thing about Steve Martin is that he was happier that he was looking older, because then if you heard his stand-up, it was crazier that like this grown looking man is acting like a kid.
That's true.
So I was like, oh, so I don't have to look perfect.
I don't have to
do
also,
that.
Steve Martin's been like the same age since like I knew who Steve Martin was.
Yeah,
like
so
I was shocked. Like I was shocked that he wasn't. All love to Steve Martin, but like he just has not changed.
Yeah, and it's because he
Looks
went gray
exactly
early.
the same.
Yeah, so it's like, well, that's beautiful.
Yeah, he just
Good.
kind of like froze
Mhm.
in time. That's
Good.
it.
Good for him.
Good for him. He's
I
always
wish-
been 50.
He's always been 50.
He's always
It's
been
just
50.
Even when he was 32.
Yeah, he
He's
was 50.
Always been 50. So 30 people, don't worry about looking older. Don't worry about it.
I think I've seen pictures of him like in his 20s,
Mhm.
and he still looks the same.
Yeah.
He still looks the same.
'Cause that was,
I think that's when he started going gray or white.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But
just wild. But he's cool. So he'd be awesome to see. Because a lot of like the top comedians came into town. Like Theo Von came. My friend saw him and he made it sound like he just like says whatever's on his mind. And he has that vibe
that's
of like just saying whatever's on his mind.
that's kind of fair.
Yeah.
He probably smokes a lot.
Do you think so? Maybe.
Maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know.
It's all these former addicts.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, compulsive.
Impulsive. I'm just gonna-
I don't know.
I can't do this, so I'm going to do this
I have
instead.
to do it. Yeah.
I just have to word vomit everywhere.
Just would vomit.
Just
The vomiting. Would you ever do stand up?
maybe. I considered it. Someone said I should try it
Mm-hmm.
because of just how I am. Like maybe
The Darkness.
The Darkness. Yeah, the band. Love that band.
The band.
Great band. But no, it's just like, I don't know. I guess I kind of have that too, or just kind of like, fun fact. Did you know that the human head weighs 8 pounds? Like, I'm not that random, but I'm definitely like, I don't know. Just
Yeah.
throwing a dark fact. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm not all like that.
Mhm.
I do say other things, but I don't know. Maybe I would
Yeah.
just, if I had to, maybe I would title my thing like models can be funny too.
Models can be funny too.
Because we have such an agenda for being
Yeah.
like so
So serious.
serious and where's my good angle? Sir, get closer.
So, I mean, I'm gonna have to get used to that, right, Caesar?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have
I'm
to
gonna
get
have
used
to
to
figure
that.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're doing that
Yeah.
on the side.
Yeah, I know.
It's all superficial. Don't tell anybody. Don't-
You have to get used to people liking you for your looks.
Oh man.
yeah.
About time.
Oh.
Just
Got old Daniel Stern over here.
No, it's fine. Daniel's turn.
Yeah. Well, remember because last
Maybe.
time you
Oh.
were saying that one of your students said you look like the guy from Home Alone.
Oh yeah. That was during the
I remember that.
Yeah, no, it's some days they'll say random ones. I think one recently was Mr. Tumnus. And I'm
Oh.
like, dude, you gotta see more white
James
people.
McAvoy?
Yeah, I'm like, you're like really banking that I like James McAvoy.
I love James McAvoy.
and I
though.
do, so I was okay with
It's
it.
awesome. My dad thinks that my husband Eric looks like James McAvoy, and I go, no. And he's like, yeah, he looks just like him. I'm like, what? No, he does not. I was
Yeah,
like, they
no
have the same
offense.
brown hair. No offense, but they don't look anything alike.
No, I would not. How?
I
How
don't
do
know. I don't know.
Is
And I
he-
give him crap for that. I'm like, he's like, I'm watching that movie Wanted with the guy that looks like Eric, and I go, James McAvoy. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's not. I'm like, he's not, doesn't look at the thing. He's like, yes, he does.
Oh my God.
I would have it any other way he does. And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, Dad.
What actor would you say he does look like?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Everyone says he looks like Robert Downey Jr.
Other than, well, I would have said from the first movie.
From
Early
first Iron Man?
Early, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Iron Man 1.
Oh yeah,
RDJ.
I can see that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like who he gets
Mhm.
most, but then also he gets Will Wheaton.
Oh yeah, Will Wheaton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I guess even when
Yeah.
he was like in high school, he'd be like the kid from Stand By Me.
hmm
Yeah.
He's like, thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd say he's cute. So
Mhm.
I'm like, fine by me.
Whatever works for you.
Whatever works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, RDJ and Will Wheaton, sure.
Ooh,
Sure.
little AI rendering of that.
what?
Make it happen.
Okay.
Oh, no, he's
Just
going to
make
actually do
Caesar
it.
No,
He's
don't
gonna
do it.
it.
Don't do it.
But yeah,
All
that's
right.
who he usually
Mm-hmm.
gets told he looks like.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What's he been up to?
Directing.
Directing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man. Just the plays?
Plays, yeah. Yeah, he's did a couple of little like film things, a couple little mini things, but
Mhm.
yeah, mostly he's been doing directing stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has post strike, has it been easier or harder or the same to get work?
I haven't really noticed a difference, at least for me,
Mhm.
because again, I don't just do that. So,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
obviously acting is my main thing, but that's what kept me afloat and everything was a lot of modeling because I have
Modeling,
I
yeah.
have other things that I do.
Mhm.
So, it kind of has it, but I mean, like I booked something that I'm filming next week.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a really small little part, but I booked something.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like 2 scenes. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Is it filming in LA?
Mm-hmm. I don't know where.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. But I know something's starting right now. But I
Don't know where. That was great.
Thank you.
That was like a JFK. Don't know where. I don't know how. But I'm doing that.
I was like, say, do it as John Mulaney now.
I don't know where. I don't know how. But it's filming. Show business.
Somewhere here.
Somewhere there.
Near WB, maybe.
Oh, WB.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
don't know. Maybe that's where it's filming. I don't know where it's filming,
I miss
but
WB.
I do too.
Weren't
What's-
you in something big recently?
What
Were
was
you?
it?
Weren't you in something really big recently?
Was I? No, I don't think so.
No.
Mm.
Uh-uh.
Oh.
No, I wasn't. I wish.
Yeah.
I wish. I
What-
mean,
What is like
Be
the
nice.
dream project right now that you're like hope
oh
to get on?
God. I mean, there's a lot of those.
Mhm.
This is- just like I'd like to do like voiceover on some big show
Yeah,
or
Nice,
like,
nice.
some really good movie or whatever. Whatever happens, happens.
Do you have
That's how
a
they work.
voiceover reel?
Oh, it's funny. I'm actually going to be updating my voiceover.
Oh,
I'm not
nice.
even joking. I'm going to be doing it. Like I'm writing down currently
Mhm.
my list of characters that I'm gotten better at or revamped and stuff. So I'm actually going to be filming recording a new one. So
Nice. What are some of those characters?
I do like little boy voices,
Mhm.
and I can do like I've discovered recently that I can not real. I mean, I don't want to flatter myself because I might think I sound really good, and then someone else is like, "What is this garbage?" But is like, and there's a market for it. Kind of like, what is it? What is it? Smut reading.
Smut reading?
Yeah, smut reading. So
Smut.
like think romance novels,
Oh.
but it's like gets really almost like ASMR and stuff. But I can really lower my voice, like "Hello, Mr. Bond,"
Ooh.
So
Morning Penny.
yeah, morning.
Oh, Morning Penny. I went straight for Sean Connery.
Go for Sean. Yeah,
Morning Penny.
just kind of like the more deeper. I've realized I've kind of gotten a voice for that a bit. So
There it is.
yeah, so just and it's because I have a natural rasp to my voice, a
Mhm.
natural vocal fry.
Yeah.
So I've realized I can go deeper. I just did I did an audition the other day for a character, and they wanted me. I did too. It was for the same thing, but they wanted a little bit more high pitched for the little British girl,
Mm-hmm.
but then they wanted a little bit more lower pitched for the French girl. And I was like, I think I nailed the French girl better than I did the British girl.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and I realized, and I was like, I'm not bad
Mm-hmm.
with the deeper voices.
Yeah.
So, and then the little boy voices, just like, hi guys.
Was that Ash?
It kind of.
That was very
It was
Ash.
very
That was
Ash.
Ash
like,
Ketchum.
yeah. Pikachu.
There it is. That's cool.
Yeah, so just like I'm a mimic. I don't know.
Mimic, yeah.
But yeah, like, I can alter it. I can't really do it. Again, I've got a lung full of mucus right now.
Lowered it.
Lower. Keep going. Lower.
Lower.
So yeah, just kind of like writing down and figuring out what exactly newer characters that I can do. And my new one is like smut reading.
Wow.
Like I can read those romance novels and be like, and then he put his hand on my thigh and
Oh my God.
went upwards. Like
Yeah,
this.
Lord, keep going. No,
Keep
don't.
going. Yeah. I told him to stop, but he wouldn't.
Oh my God.
And I liked it. So,
Ah.
so
Getting
stuff like
raunchy.
yeah. Well, there's a market for that.
Oh.
Because before, like back in like our parents' time, it was like, oh, I read that. Like actually like bought the Fabio books
Yeah,
with
yeah.
him on the front, and I'm gonna read it in my bathtub or something. But nowadays, it's like
Wow.
podcast or
Yeah.
like actual like ASMR videos or like little stories where people walk around with their headphones at the store and and it's like little scenarios and stuff, and I'm like, I just realized I can do one of those voices.
That's cool, though.
I can do one of those voices, yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
I'd like to do that.
Let's see. What else do we got? Netflix is a joke. So we have this game,
Oh no.
which is called Hello Stranger,
Okay.
how to play. And there's these 3 levels. So, I mean, they just have questions. I feel like it's more like let's see.
Conversation starter.
Conversation starters.
Okay.
Let's see. Do I seem like more of a creative or analytical type? Explain.
Creative.
Creative, absolutely.
hmm
We're not really strangers. Let's see.
Mm-mm.
Maybe I'll give you a random one.
Of course I would get this freaking one. What compliment do you think I hear the most?
That you hear the most?
Mhm.
Oh my God. I mean, it's the beautiful actresses that you look like Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
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 That's probably,
But
what else would it be?
I don't know. I've been told I have a good pair of legs
Oh.
and an ass.
But do people go up and tell you that? Like,
I have been. Yeah.
Like, how
I
often?
have.
Like out of nowhere?
Not out of nowhere, but I definitely get it in my DMs.
okay.
I definitely get it in my DMs. So does that count? Or does it have to be like actually in person?
I think DMs count.
I think DMs count.
At least modern day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Current day, it does.
They do.
We were like,
People get bold in the DMs, huh?
oh,
They don't hold back.
Shoot,
Do they?
they do not hold back.
Yeah.
No one holds back.
No one
It's
holds
amazing.
back. Do they tell you have a level 10 Giat?
I haven't heard that yet. I'm like, now I know. I'm not prepared if someone
Now you
asks me
know.
that.
Like, what?
Ooh. This is a deeper one.
Mhm.
What is a dream you've let go of?
Oh shit,
That's scary.
that's scary. That's a
Wow.
question for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll answer that too.
Okay.
Shit, what's a dream you've let go of?
Oh,
I mean, I guess the stuff you really want, you have to like let go of it, right?
yeah,
Like-
possibly.
Being a comedian, I guess it would be to be just like Robin Williams.
Oh,
That's the dream. Well, you let it go, but like
It's
you
still
never know.
there.
It's still there.
yeah. I was like, you can still pursue that.
Yeah. But then I even thought
You're not
'cause
decrepit.
I'm not decrepit, but like even like the dream of like doing what he did, where he would do. How was the order of it? He did like he would do Hook during the day,
Mhm.
and then Aladdin in the evening,
Right.
and then Comedy Store. And like that all sounds cool, but that sounds exhausting.
Oh, it does.
Like that sounds too.
Well, that's like Michael J. Fox doing Back to the Future
Yeah.
and Family Ties.
Yeah.
He would shoot Back to the Future all night or whatever, like the night sequences or something like that. And then he would shoot Family Ties during the day
Yeah.
with the long sitcom schedule.
Yeah. Like that.
That's insane.
I know, but I would have said, "Oh, that sounds so cool." He's in 2 things,
Yeah.
but when does he sleep?
When does he sleep?
Doesn't
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, not the best dream.
Not the best dream.
Not the best
No,
dream.
it's not.
So what's
But
a,
I also
yeah.
like, well, mine's pretty simple. I think it's just like, I wanted to be in a band.
oh, in a band?
When I was middle school, my friend
Yeah.
and I attempted to be in a band. I
Mhm.
don't know how to play guitar.
Oh, you can't.
No, I don't know how to play guitar. I wish. Thanks, Ricky Friday.
Wait, do you sing? Yeah.
No, I don't. I do and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of put that dream aside. I'm like, I will try to attempt to sing, and I can do it to some extent. But I had an experience when I was like 14, and it kind of ruined it for me.
Oh.
So I got humiliated in an audition.
Oh no.
Long and short of it, and I was made fun of. So 14.
What'd they say?
It wasn't even like the casting. It was another auditioner,
Oh.
and she just laughed at me
Oh my God.
Damn.
and made really mean remarks of how I sounded.
Yikes.
And I was like, okay. Well, and I know that sucks. I mean, that was so long
Yikes.
ago, but also
Yeah.
I'm like, words hurt, guys.
Mhm.
Words hurt, so.
That person was Emma Stone.
Oh my gosh, no, it was not. Definitely not Emma Stone. But
J-Lo. It was J-Lo.
it was
'cause we
J-Lo.
don't like her now.
She was like, no.
She laughed at you. Yikes. That's a deep one.
I want to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better though at it. Like I will sing and I can
Mm-hmm.
sing to some extent, but I'm currently like taking lessons of like
Oh.
trying to get better and things like that.
Okay.
So I'm trying to overcome that.
You could do it. Yeah.
I can.
Yeah. Singing is fun. It's like, it's another muscle.
It is another muscle.
It's like
that I haven't
learning.
really worked.
It's like learning you could do that other voice.
Yeah.
It's really
The smut
really that.
voice.
The smut. You might be able to do it too at home. The smut voice. I don't know. Saint or smut.
Senior Daddy. It is just
Daddy.
Daddy.
Daddy wasn't there.
Oh my
Let's
gosh,
see.
yes.
Such a good song. Okay, so we're gonna try level 3 now.
Oh
Level
boy.
3.
Scary.
Oh, some of them have like activities. You don't have to do them.
Okay.
Oh.
Both players share something you're most grateful for in this current moment.
Oh.
Aw.
Hmm.
You go first.
In this current moment, I'm grateful that we have this place to record because we were at the newer place,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy next door was playing the drums too loud, and now I'm kind of like, thank you, guy with the drums,
Mm-hmm.
because now I have a safer place to use the bathroom. Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Not that that bathroom is just kind of sketchy.
It's just
That-
kind of sketchy.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's Santa Ana.
It's Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shared by a lot of band people.
Mm.
I think that's what it is too.
Okay.
Mhm,
A lot of rock stars.
Fun.
Let's see. So what's one of yours?
That my lower pinched nerve isn't pinching me right now.
It's not pinching you.
It's not pinching me. Yeah.
Thank you, lower
Thank
pinch
you.
nerve.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, lower pinched nerve.
Let's see. Ooh, in one word, describe how you feel right now. This is another.
Phlegmy.
Let me.
Let me's a good one.
See?
Proof.
That's a good one.
It's an ASMR.
It's weird when kids say ASMR
I know.
because kids will say that, and I'm like, oh, you mean recording audio,
Yeah.
like Foley? I'm like, use the other terms.
Use the other terms.
Use the other terms, kid.
Get scientific.
Come on.
Yeah.
Be more film-like.
Yeah.
Do
Cultured.
that. Culture.
Cultured.
Culture.
Cultured.
Eat a cookie.
Eat a cookie.
In one word, I'd say slay.
Slay. As,
Slay.
as I saw in the text messages.
Yeah, slay.
I was like, filling in my brows. I'll be in just a minute.
Absolutely slay.
Absolutely slay. And I sent the nail painting.
Oh my god. Let's see. Let's do another level. Questions are wild card. So it's a wild
Oh,
card.
no.
Create your. But I've been doing that the whole time. Create your own question.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, sing the chorus of your favorite song of all time.
Oh, man. Not singing. It's just-
After yes. You
No.
just said the whole
We're
thing
gonna
about
do it
singing.
right
now,
Yeah,
right?
we're not going to do singing right
You're
now.
like, we're going to put you on the spot.
Read
I'm
the
like,
room.
Read the room.
Let's see. What do you think my defining characteristic is?
Whoa.
That's deep.
Um,
Defining.
being funny.
Being funny.
Mhm.
Yeah. I took this character quiz,
Mm-hmm.
and it tells you, like, it's like out of like 20 different virtues or values.
Mm-hmm.
And I got humor, creativity,
Okay.
curiosity. I
Hmm.
think the other one was learning. And then what was the last one? Social intelligence. And I was
Oh.
like, oh, that's it. Because then when you know like your like core 5, spirituality is one. Because when you know those, and then when you're in like a situation where you're like uncomfortable or anxious, you just tap into one of those.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, like even when you don't feel yourself, it's like, well, which one of the 5 of them am I not doing right now?
Right.
Oh, I'm not being funny. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Or curious. Oh, I didn't ask a question. You should just ask the question to the person that's at the checkout. I was at Target,
Mm-hmm.
and it was this girl's literal first time working the register.
Oh no.
She
Been there. Mhm.
she literally couldn't find the button to make the conveyor belt go.
Oh no.
She literally looked at me. I was with
How do
my
I
friend
do
Skylar,
this?
and she's like, "Could you just move them closer?"
Poor thing.
I was like, "No, what?
Can you just push them?
Can I help you?" Like, I would have like just jumped over. I know.
Yeah.
She did it with Skylar first, where she's like, "Can you just move it closer?" And we didn't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But if I was like a parent and buying all this stuff for my kid,
Oh,
it would be like $300 worth of stuff probably.
right.
No, I can't push it up. Yikes.
Poor thing. I feel
Right.
bad for
Yeah.
her though.
I
That's
felt
really
bad,
poor
too.
thing. I hope she
I
found
was-
that button.
Later on, I was like, I'm going to pretend. I should have just pretended that I was like a Target veteran.
Yeah.
Like I used to work there or
Yeah.
something. Be like, don't worry, I'll take care of this.
Yeah.
Just jump over and then like, I feel like I'd be able to find the button to make it go. I think I could.
That's why you always wear a red shirt when you go there.
Yeah.
People
Have
will.
you done that and then they try to ask you questions?
Absolutely. Too many times.
It's like, what is
There was one time when I was in college, I wore a red shirt. It was from like Hollister. I was like wearing a red shirt and I walked in there and an older gentleman was just like, it like just came up and was like complaining to me
Oh.
of how like he couldn't find something. Like, it used to be over here and now it's not there. Where I go, sir, I don't work here. Yeah. This was the Target off of Arlington and Riverside.
Oh, in Riverside.
Yeah. And I remember that distinctly. And I was like, I'm carrying a purse. But yeah, like I don't remember what he was complaining about, other than this was a while ago, but I was like, I don't work here.
Like,
I don't work here.
I'd almost be like,
Thanks, but no. I also can't wear
Yeah.
lanyards anywhere.
lanyards.
Because I have my car keys on a lanyard, and I usually drape it over my head and stuff.
Mhm.
Where was I the other day? I was somewhere the other day, and like everyone there wears a lanyard.
Yeah.
But my lanyard didn't look anything like what the employees were wearing. But this guy came up to me and he was like, "Do you work here?" And he's like, "Oh," I go, "No." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the lanyard." And I'm like, I can't wear lanyards now.
Oh my God.
This is why I wear black. I'm like, I am nobody. Just leave me
I'm-
alone to shop.
Stop giving me attention.
Stop giving me attention. I don't know where your damn marshmallows are. Like, just
God. Because there are times I do want to be left alone. I think people know. They know they're like, because that's anytime I'm like, I just want to sit here. I'll be at like the beach
mm-hmm,
and someone will plop right by me.
mm-hmm.
And it's
You
like,
have all this beach.
all the beach.
You have all this beach, and you decide
I'm-
to go right next to me.
I don't care if you're a hottie with a level 10 Giat. I wanted a little bit of space, hottie. Just a little bit more.
Just
Or like when you're in a parking lot and they park right by you.
Yep.
Ugh.
my parents used to get so mad at that
Like why?
growing up. Yeah, they were. My dad would be like, of all the or my mom would just be like, of all the spaces, we parked way out here in the boonies, so we didn't get our car dinged,
Yeah.
and they park right next
That's
to you.
what my dad would always do that.
Yeah.
Always park far away.
Yep. Always
Yeah.
at like malls, movie theaters, everywhere. And we're like, we're gonna walk. We're gonna get our steps in,
Damn right.
and then car right next. I'm like, you have
Like,
all of this.
And then
Look at
it's
all
always
this land.
it's always like, so they'll park right by you.
Yeah.
And you're like, do I wait to open my door? Are they even gonna see me? Are they gonna see? Because then if you do it at the same time, whap, you hit each other.
Yep. That happens too. And that literally just happened to me the other day. Like
Mhm.
walking to your car and then two other people or one other person is walking in the same direction as you and they just so conveniently are the car next to you.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they're
yeah.
always why is that a thing?
I don't know.
That happens so often.
It's just it's a human thing. I don't know. Like we just unconsciously just want to be close to another human,
Yeah.
and we're just like, oh,
I
I'm
don't.
gonna
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm okay not to
Yeah.
for a while,
Yeah.
but then there is a point where I'm like, I got to be around some people.
Yeah. Like I don't mind it, but a lot of time I'm just like, I like my husband.
Yeah.
And my friends.
Yeah.
But I'm okay being by myself sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
okay with
fine.
that.
It's okay. Like other people should get used to it, but then they'll just like gravitate towards you. One last thing, because we're running out of time. I think,
Damn, already?
already. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one last Gen Z slang
Oh no.
that they use is a NPC, so non-playable character.
I use that.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
That's a good
It's literally,
yeah.
well, if you go on my bio on Instagram, I literally have that on my bio. I say
Oh, do you
real
really?
NPC,
Oh my god.
real life NPC.
Did you say you're an NPC?
Sometimes. I don't
So-
say it out loud, but I do
No.
have it on my bio just
You-
for fun.
Yeah. Because I just feel like this is more of the 8th grade stand-up bit of like there just seems like there's so many out there.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, can you move faster? NPC? You're just like, that's why we have traffic. Too many NPCs. All of them.
It's so funny. This isn't my story, but this is Eric's story. When we were, where was it him? He was at Universal Studios, and you know the Doc Browns that are there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. He was. I think this was in Florida. I think I don't remember if I was there or not, but basically, he went to go take a picture with the Doc Brown, right? And the Doc Brown was like he wasn't as conversational as a lot of them are and stuff. And he felt like an NPC because apparently he was like, "All right, let's come back up here and let's take this photo," and like, "Come on, travelers," or whatever. And then so he went to go do the famous like looking at the watch thing, and I guess this doc literally was like, "Oh, we're doing this pose again," and then he was like, "It's time to get back in time," and he would just spout random Doc Brown phrases, and that like made no sense. "How's your day, Doc Brown?" "We're gonna get back in time," and I was like, and I told him when he told me that story, I don't remember if it was him or if it was his friend, but I was like, that's very NPC
That's
behavior.
NPC, yeah. He has his 3 phrases to
Three
use.
phrases to use.
Just 3.
Yeah. Like one of those
awesome.
dolls that you press the button and it's
Yeah.
like, I say 5 phrases.
Yeah, just Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. Yeah,
It's the
Buzz Lightyear.
Same 3 things.
Yep. That's exactly.
Oh my
So I was like, that's very NPC behavior.
NPC.
I can feel that sometimes.
Wow.
Because that's when you know I want to be left alone. If I'm like, yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Dude. Nice.
That's your do.
That's
you
my
should
cue to
just
like,
do
shut up.
That's your voice acting reel for an
Forever.
NPC.
NPC.
Just
I might throw
NPCs.
that on there as
That-
like a deadpan character.
I say do
Hey,
it.
guys. What's up?
Hey,
Hey.
really?
Nice. Lit. It's hot.
That's hot. You're a millennial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Figured it out.
Proud millennial.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, do you got anything to plug? You have stuff
At
coming
the
up?
moment, no.
No?
I
Wow.
actually don't.
Wow.
Follow me on IG. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
where I'm
That's
most
it.
active, I guess.
That's good.
Yeah. Sincerely or Stacey. That's about it. I don't really have anything at the
Oh, that's-
moment. I have a
that's
couple
cool.
things that are, but I have stuff that's coming up probably later in the summer that I'm probably going to end up doing. And if I come back, I will come back.
Yeah, just come back. Yeah.
I'll just come back and I'll plug that. I'm pretty much most likely going to be doing something in August, but I don't want to say it yet because I don't want to say who I'm playing or
Yeah.
whatever because it has not been solidified yet, but most likely it's going to happen. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Caesar, do you want to do your stuff?
Yeah, if you follow me at I am Caesar Rod. You can follow at the 30s podcast. That's his podcast. At the Rodriguez Show. At Decade Dialogue on YouTube and Carlin Tudor's Modern Life on YouTube as well. So many projects, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Follow us. Follow us on YouTube, on the gram, on the TikTok if it's not banned. Go for it.
It's not. It's still there.
No, it's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah. Farewell, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.